everyone, Janie here, and today I'm going to share a Twisted Easel card that I made, and I am also going to do a tutorial on an easy way to make Twisted Easel cards no matter what size. It doesn't matter if they're square or they're rectangle, it is going to be so easy. But before I show you that, I just wanted to remind you all that Crafters Castle is having their monthly challenges, and there is a link below in the description box so you can get to the challenge. And the prize for this month, which is March 2018, the prize is a $20 gift certificate to Paper Wishes, and they happen to be our wonderful sponsor for the month. So there will be links below also to their store and also to the design team's projects that they have made, because we all have some amazing creations to show you. So let's head on over to the craft table and I'll show you mine. Before I show you my Twisted Easel card, I want to show you the paper pack that I used in making the card. It is indigo lace, it is a hot off the press product, and it is from Paper Wishes. And I just love the rustic country look of it. Let me show you the beautiful double-sided papers that come in this pack. And you get 2 of each. I'm only showing you 1 of each, but you get 2 of each in this pack. That way, you know, if you like one side and the other side, then at least you have 2 papers so you can use both sides. Look at that, it's got a little lace up there at the top. It is just a beautiful pack. And let me get you another view of that on the back here. So I used this paper, and I also used the Dazzles doilies and lace stickers. These are awesome. They go really great with this paper pack. And you get 103 stickers on here. If you've never used Dazzles, let me see if I can get it so the light's not shining. They are just beautiful, easy to use, intricate stickers that you will see on my card. But you get 2 sheets of them, and they are different. I've already used this one. Started using it before I decided I better show this to you. But there are words on here, there are flowers, so many things that you can use. They are just absolutely gorgeous. I love Dazzles. In fact, you could call me a Dazzles addict. All right, let me show you my card. Here is the Twisted Easel card that I made. And I'm going to start with the front of it and tell you all about it. So the base of my card, I used my Martha Stewart Punch Around the Page punch set. It's the lace punch set. Giving it a lace border, I figured that sounded good with indigo lace for the paper pack. And from the paper pack, I used 2 different papers. Both of them are a weathered wood. And this blue one is actually from the picture frame that I did a couple weeks ago. I don't throw anything away, so when I cut that heart out, I saved it. I distressed the edges with my edge distressor and then inked the edges. And I did the same thing with the paper that I used for the background. And this weathered wood just makes me think of the country. And so I decided to go with a cowgirl theme, and I used my Cricut and cut out some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And then the Dazzles. I love the Dazzles. I've already told you that. And Dazzles can be placed directly on whatever you're doing, but you can also put them on paper and then cut them out with the different, the colored background. And that's what I did, because this Dazzles pack had enough images that they actually could be layered. I think they were made to be layered on top of each other. And so I used adhesive foam dots to pop these up. And let me get in closer so you can see the nice little layering. Isn't that just beautiful? I love Dazzles. There's so many possibilities with those. And I did the same thing right up here. So I just put the Dazzles on some cardstock, and then I cut out around it. So And then I was looking for some happy birthday dazzles, which you can see right here. And I can't tell you which pack this came out of because I actually have a drawer full of dazzles, and that one wasn't in the package. So I've had it for years, and you will have to go to Paper Wishes and take a look. They have lots of dazzles with birthday and other sentiments on them. So that's the front. And now we're going to twist it open. And there we go. Let me actually tilt it up for a minute to show you. That little country girl, that was also off the same Cricut cartridge that I used. And I put some little bitty sparkles in there inside the little flowers that were there. And this is also a paper from the same paper pack. And then I added some flowers tied with twine right over here for the corner. And there you go. That is my Twisted Easel card. And this is how it works. You will see in the tutorial how it's made. And so I just wanted to show you how it works. There you go. For the square Twisted Easel card, it doesn't matter what size you make it. If you want your card to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which is what this is going to be, or whether you want it to be 5 by 5 or 6 by 6, the directions are exactly the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to score it down the middle or just fold it in half, however you want to do that. And by doing that, I have now created a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch card. And the next step is, this is our front. So the next step is to cut another square the exact same size. So the square is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it's what's going to be going on the front of the card. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to be folding this, and you can score it, but I'm going to show you how to do it without scoring it. So you're going to put your ruler from the bottom inside corner right there at the score line and the corner on the top outside. And then you are going to fold that up to make a crease and then just fold it in half. Just like that. So we just folded the bottom outside corner up to meet the top inside corner. And this is what it will look like when it is sitting up. Okay, so play this back if you need to. This is the front that would normally open like this. This is the front, and you can score it or fold it that way. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to put your adhesive on this triangle. Not this one up here, but the one we folded. And you can use a tape runner, you can use wet glue, you can use double-sided tape, whatever you want to use. I'm using my Beacon 3-in-1. It's my favorite. And just put in a little glue there. And then I'm going to take my square. You can either decorate it ahead of time or decorate it after you put it on here. But you are going to attach your square. Make sure everything lines up on the front so that it's a nice, neat little card. And that's going to take a minute to dry, but I already have one that's done, so let me grab that. So this is the front of your card, all nice and beautiful. You can pretend that this one is. And then it opens like this. And like with any easel card, you are going to put something right along here that is raised to hold this open. So you can put some flowers, you can put a little label with some double-sided foam tape underneath to raise it up a little bit to hold it open. But that is how easy it is to create that. I'm not going to show you decorating it because you've already seen my card, and I'll show it to you again so that you can see how it works. For a rectangle Twisted Easel card, it's slightly different, so I'm actually going to be giving you measurements this time. So what you're going to do is you are going to cut your cardstock at 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. Okay, normally it would be 4 1/4 by 11, but it's not. So 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. And then you are going to score it at 5 1/2. So you will have your regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches for an A2 card. And on this side, you will have a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch square. And this is going to be the front of your card. So you have that score mark there, and you just fold it. And you'll see that it's a little bit shorter. But to make the Twisted Easel, we need this to be square. Okay? And then this will be the front of your card. So this is your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece that will cover the entire front of your card. So we'll set that aside for right now. And just like before, we are going to fold this bottom outer corner up to meet the top inner corner. And again, I'm going to do that by using my ruler because I find that easier than scoring. So I'm going to just create my little crease right there. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And this is really, really thick cardstock, so it doesn't fold as easy as normal cardstock. I have no idea why I decided to use this today, but I did. Okay, so there you have the Twisted Easel. So it's just like before. Okay, the only difference is this top one is shorter than the bottom. But it won't be once you attach this. The tricky part is don't try to attach it like this, okay? We need to attach it with all of the edges touching. So just like before, let me grab my glue right here. You're only going to put the glue on this triangle, the one that we bent in. So put some glue right here. And then this time, when you close it, take your top layer and make sure that it goes all the way to the end so that it covers the entire front of your card. And just like before, you can either decorate it after you have attached it if you find that easier, or before you attach it, but just don't get confused as to which way it's going. So this is what your card looks like, and that's how it opens up. It's absolutely beautiful, and again, just like you would do with a normal easel card, you need to put something raised here so that it will hold this open. So there you go. So as I promised in the tutorial, I will show you one more time how this works. So this is the front of the card, and this is where we glued part of the front down, and we did not glue the other part down. And so when you open it, it just twists around like that. And then you pop something right here, have it raised up with adhesive foam tape so that it will hold the little easel open. Thank you all for watching today, and below in the description box, just click where it says show more. There will be links to the rest of the design team's videos so you can go see what their beautiful creations are. And there's also links to Paper Wishes and to the Crafter's Castle Challenge. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.